Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kamen Rider X8, the rundown or the breakdown or whatever you want to call this. Anyways, last time I actually talked about the first 10 episodes, which technically leaked into the first 12 because I didn't know where the line was. Now I'm going to do 11 through 15, which of course you can see that on the title, you can see in the thumbnail. So, previously, we basically have the thing of the whole. Yeah, from start all the way to the point of where he saved the doctor who actually saved his life a long time ago. Now we get to the point of where we find out who is Kamen Rider Jinim. Yeah, that's what his real name actually is. That's what he deemed him instead of Dark X8. So, in this episode 11, this one actually is the Christmas episode. This is the one that I was hung up with the most because waiting for the new episode, waiting for it, and then, man, it just took so long. So anyways, in this episode, one thing is just the kid who hates Christmas, the fact of his mom's working on Christmas, and he doesn't get any time with his mom, and he broke his leg because he was trying to make something special. They cure him. They get to cure him. They also got the power-up of the Christmas power-up, which is like, oh, what the frick, man. It's ridiculous. You have to watch it for yourself. My gosh, that was ridiculous. And then we get to the point of where we find out everyone else finally finds out. And they find out that, I forgot the name of his name now. But the coroner, we found out that the coroner was right. They find out that the coroner was telling the truth as soon as, well, the president decides to sacrifice himself to get a brand new game going. Holy frick, yes. He decides to get himself a game over so he can actually inject himself and get a brand new game out of it. And that's what happened in that one. That's what made it special. Oh, yes. And he also made sure he got a target on his back so he can get killed, along with losing Kazuki Sports. Yeah. So that's what happened in that one. And then here's what happens in episode 12. Episode 12 is the Christmas episode. Episode 11 was dealing with a nice little lead up to it. Actually, episode 11, it makes sense because episode 11 was the big setup where it's like, oh, frick. You want me to bring the kid where? And I'm like, yeah, man, that's horrible. And then episode 12, they deal with the thing that's inside of him because, well, he escaped due to Jinim. And now episode 12 is where the whole thing where I ended it because, well, his name is Kiriya. So Kiriya actually found out some news, like, yeah, this is rehashing what happened in the previous video I was talking about. But yeah, so Kiriya found out some nice little juicy details from the dad of the president, the previous president. And he was about to tell everyone, and, well, he decided to pick an abandoned place to do it. That was a bad move. And then the freaking president came to him and said, hey, I have a proposition for you. I'll give you this brand new gashat I just created if you keep your mouth shut. And I was kind of hoping he would double cross him, and he does. He takes the gashat, he uses it, but sadly, it nearly killed him. And then we have this whole scenario of where he's going to get beaten the holy frick out of because, well, he knows too much. And that's what happens. Kiriya, the coroner, dies. Not even telling them what he knows, which we all would like to know what he knows. But we can't get to have that. It sucks. So that's basically what happened in episode 12. Oh yeah, a little bit. Number 1, Dangerous Zombie. It's the new gashat and it's level 10. Son of a bitch. They don't even have... Yeah, they continue to skip if you notice. They don't have a level 4, 6, 7, and 8 is missing, and 9 is debatable. And also, the freaking gamer disease, the Bugster virus, is now affecting people. Lots of people. So anyways, episode 13, what we're dealing with now is the backlash of Kiriya's, aka Kamen Rider Laser's death. Yeah, because it actually definitely affected Emu, aka M's life. And also, he stepped up. He went from pediatrics, and now he is doing the surgical procedure of becoming certified as a doctor. So yeah, we got that. So, in episode 13, we're dealing with a new guy who's got rehash. He's now level 3. Blaze dude, you know, the one that Title Quest, aka Hiro, aka Kamen Rider Blade went against. But, of course, we also have Jimu level 10 Dangerous Zombie to deal with. So, yeah, he's getting the freaking damn way. Like usual, he blocks him from defeating the monster, and technically what's going on now is not only the previous monster that was released got absorbed, you also have this guy as well who gets absorbed in episode 14. Yeah, and we got Jimu with a brand new Gashat, and it's actually a 2-in-1. Yes, it actually takes up 2 driver spaces. And it is Mighty Action Double X. And, of course, we have, what was his name? I forgot his name. But we have the other Bugster, the other guy, who will become Kamen Rider Paradox. Yeah, so we got him, and he gave him the driver, and he just wanted to see what happens. And M/Imu actually has the guts to use it. And it actually resulted in lots of crap going on, but then it turned into, of course, the Gashat of Mighty Action Double X, and he uses it, and now it's 2 of them, which is very crazy. Of course, this is where I get the question of, hold the frick up, hold up. He has a little miniature form of himself. Then when he does the transformation, he turns into 2 of them, and that's level 10. My question is, does that mean the mini bit, the one before he transforms, actually level 9? That's what I have to say. It's like, then shouldn't they have said that's level 9, and then when he transforms, that's level 10? Meaning that level 9s will have another chibi form, but of course, Dangerous Zombie, however, well, he has a different henshin device, meaning that he can bypass that. But on the other hand, I'm just saying, it seems to me that level 9 most likely might be another chibi form, if you want to call it that. A little mini bit form, and then they have another. But anyways, that's happened in 13, and in 14 we get to see the other stuff that happens. Which of course they had the funny part of, wait, I'm me. No, I'm me. I'm me, but I'm you. They have that going on, which is so funny. I forgot to mention one thing, is that in episode 13, we get introduced to this weirdo girl. I'm going to say weirdo girl. And she's now going to be prominent throughout this whole entire series now. Well, at least these last 3 episodes. Because in 13, she's revealed. 14, she goes to Taiga. Or at least in episode 13 as well, she does it. But anyways, yeah, she continues to bug him and be like, hey, I want you to beat M for me. And then I think in episode 14, she actually comes to the point of saying, hey, I'm going to tell you who I am. I'm going to tell you my reason why I hate the guy. And then after that, you're going to have to beat him for me. Yeah, beat his ass. And we don't get to hear why. So yeah, we got her. She's now a part of it. So anyways, the victim of the day is a guy who actually has pancreatic cancer. And well, he has no reason to live. And he's like, frick it. Allow the game disease to kill me. Frick it. So that's what's basically going on here. Luckily, Hiro is a surgeon, and technically the guy said frick it, but technically he was looking for Hiro because, well, he's a surgeon himself. So he basically wants this gifted surgeon to take him on, hopefully. And he does. On the other hand, you also have Emu, who actually uses his brand new Gashat to actually fight the 2 fighters. Yeah, you got Dangerous Zombie he has to deal with, aka Jin M, and he has to actually go against this freaking stupid Blaze guy. So luckily it works, and he figured it out. And then sadly he continues to have this massive headache and then faints, and he gets up like a few seconds later. Yeah, it's really, really bad. But luckily, Taiga actually is there too, and of course the girl is there as well. And instead of Taiga actually taking him and taking his Gashats, which I was like, yeah, good time to take his Gashats. Instead, no, he actually takes a blood sample and analyzes it, trying to figure out what exactly is going on here. And then we find out in episode 15 that lots of stuff is going on here. Episode 15, what are we dealing with is... Was there a monster? Yeah, there was one monster, and it's the same one, level 3 of what Kamen Rider Snipe went against. So he has to go against that guy again, but he's level 3 now. And guess who was the victim of the day? The victim of the day was the stupid girl. Yeah, the stupid girl, and she actually decided to live into the abandoned hospital too. She decided to move right in there, which is like, oh, what? So yeah, she wanted to move right in there because, well, she wants him to beat him, and of course, at the end of episode 14, we actually find out that M has the virus. He is positive for the virus, meaning that he doesn't even have the vaccine. I don't think he has the vaccine. He actually has the virus going rampant and crazy inside of him, which is like, oh, wow. And of course, you have Jin M, who's like, man, you have a bootleg video game in your hands. I want to beat your crap. I'm going to beat you down and take it. And that's what he did. And he's going to continue being like that. It's like, yeah, man, I want to get that Gashat. That's bootleg. That's a bootleg copy. I'm going to kick your butt for it. And I'm going to take it from you. And, well, it doesn't work. It never works. It's kind of funny. It never works. Well, anyway, so in episode 15, what happens is that Taiga actually goes to Jin M and actually asks him what the frick is going on here or what's going on. And, well, we get a little bit more detail. It turns out that Emu might have some false memories. Maybe. But it turns out that Emu actually was operated on. Not sure if it's the same operation or it's just the fact of it's a fooled operation, and the real operation that happened was the fact of some scientists, researchers decided to use him as Patient X, aka Patient Zero, and he had the bug virus. He's the one who had it in the first place, and now it's scattering across. So it's just like, oh, holy frick. Yeah, and Hiro overheard the conversation. So, of course, we find out at the end that they actually had a talk, and, well, they decided to actually cause the thing to happen. They decided to cause him to maybe faint or something. I'm not sure. So what he does is that Emu has to go get the stupid girl's stuff. I forgot her name. Freak it. And, well, Taiga was right there, and he actually had a little, whatever, abandoned place that looks like a shootout / paintball place. And he's like, yeah, well, you're going to have to get it, but first I'm going to take a Gashat. And then he fights. And Hiro's there too, and they gang up on him. And they took the Dragon Hunter Z Gashat. So now they can easily turn to level 5, which I think that is okay. It's messed up, but at least it's okay because, well, now they don't actually have to be like, Emu, man, we're freaking screwed over. We have level 3s only. We're going to get screwed the frick up. But no, instead, they have level 5 now, so they both are able to turn level 5s. And we have Kamen Rider, who's going to become Kamen Rider Paradox, shows up, and he's like, dude, he doesn't want to fight, and you're going to force him to fight in this one-handed battle. Well, guess what, guys? I'll be your opponent. And he doesn't even have a freaking hinging device. He just shows up with a 2 Gashat as well. And it looks like he can switch between one game and another game. He has Fighter Knockout, which technically is Street Fighter, and then we have Puzzle, Perfect Puzzle or something. So yeah, he's able to switch between those two, and he fights them both. First he fights them with Perfect Puzzle, knocks those two out. Emu, aka X8, says, hey, enough, quit it, stop fighting them, and he just turns into Fighter and beat the crap out of. Yeah. And, oh, here's the kicker. His Gashat is level 50. What the frick, man? You jump from level 10 to level 50. What the frick, man? I mean, I get it. Yeah, there's going to take a lot of planning, a lot of everything to get 50 levels. Yeah, from 1 to 10, 1 to 50. I get it, but still, man, I mean, frig, jumping like that's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But anyways, yeah, we get to see Emu actually does it again where he has headaches. I mean, previously he did transform and he took it out and he actually just had a headache, but he didn't actually faint, which is good. And then he had a headache again and he fainted when it come to the end of that part, but he didn't even use Mighty Action Double X. He actually just used Kazuki Sports along with, yeah, so he went level 3. So yeah, there you go. There's the whole entire 5 little episodes on this one. Man, oh man, it really is getting very messed up because now you have a level 50 and it's like, we're already dealing with a level 10. The other two can't do crap with a level 10. As soon as they go against Dangerous Zombie, and heck, Dangerous Zombie has infinite life. He always returns. You can't freaking defeat him. But yet, my goodness, man, my freaking damn goodness. But anyways, he wants to get the Gashats. He definitely now wants to get that, in quotations, bootleg game, Mighty Action X Double X. So yeah, that's basically all that you need to know. So thank you for watching, and if you like this, definitely make sure you press like. Stay tuned for the next 5. It's going to be a while, but hey, I do lots of other stuff too, so hopefully you guys will enjoy the other stuff too. If you just come for this, well, check back in 5 weeks. Have a great